Tyler Perry just got slapped with a wild lawsuit, and guess who's cackling loud in the back? Yep, Monique. She's been warning us for years about Tyler, but folks kept brushing her off like she was just bitter. Turns out, she might have been right all along, and now she's watching it all go down like it's primetime TV. But Monique ain't alone in this. Katt Williams is tag-teaming the drama too. And when Katt speaks, you better listen, because he's been deep in the Hollywood game and knows where the skeletons are buried. Just like Monique, he's been saying there's something shady going on behind Tyler's squeaky clean image. People used to say they were just jealous. Why y'all trying to drag a successful black man, they asked. But now, it's looking real suspicious. And those same folks are starting to side-eye Tyler. And baby, this ain't even the whole tea. Monique and Katt aren't just talking, they're airing out receipts. They dropped names of other men Tyler allegedly helped or protected, and some of the claims got jaws on the floor.
No, so there was a crossroads where we were both invited to an Illuminati thing, and it had to be one or the other of us.
This case isn't just scandalous, it's about to explode. Let's keep it real. Monique lives for any moment to go at Tyler Perry. If there's a Tyler Perry scandal and Monique ain't involved, that means she probably left the planet. She's always front row when it comes to calling him out, and she's not holding back this time either. Right after the lawsuit made headlines, Monique slid over to Instagram with a clip that fans say was throwing straight shade at Tyler. In the caption, she boldly wrote, "Ha, guarantee you can't beat me up." Oop, that one line had people screaming. Monique didn't even mention his name, but everybody knew exactly who she meant. And guess what? This might just be the beginning. Monique straight up said, "You get mad, you get offended, so what you gonna do? I guarantee you can't beat me up." Yeah, she said that, and she meant every word. That little jab had people online losing it. Given her rocky history with Tyler Perry, it was almost expected she'd throw some shots. And honestly, she went easier than most folks thought she would. But Monique ain't the only one coming for Tyler. Katt Williams is right there too, and he's not biting his tongue either. Now, is it really a shock? Katt's been saying for years that Tyler Perry isn't the sweet guy he plays on screen. He's been hinting that there's way more going on behind the scenes, stuff the public doesn't see. Remember that whole Uncle Chechi mess? Yeah. Katt's been dropping cryptic warnings about Hollywood's dark side, and this latest lawsuit just gave him more reason to speak out. According to insiders, Katt isn't even slightly surprised. He's been side-eyeing Tyler for a long minute, and now he and Monique are linking up like a tag team ready to shake the table. And if these two are teaming up, oh, it's about to get real messy. So what are they really saying? Word is, they've heard plenty of rumors over the years about Tyler's alleged behavior. The current accuser may be the first to publicly call him out, but according to Monique and Katt, he might not be the first victim. Allegedly, Tyler also messed with actor Christian Keys. But before we even get into the long list of shocking claims, let's talk about this new lawsuit, because wow, it's looking bad. Actor Derek Dixon just filed a bombshell case against Tyler Perry, and he's not holding anything back. According to reports, Derek says he first met Tyler at an event in 2019. Tyler allegedly picked him out of the crowd, asked for his number, and hinted there might be a role for him. And to be fair, Tyler did follow through and cast him in the BET Plus show Ruthless. But here's the twist. Derek only got a tiny part, just 2 episodes, and that big break he was hoping for? It turned out to be more like a setup than a stepping stone. Now Derek's dropping serious claims, and if what he's saying is true, this could blow everything wide open.
When I was the one that was asked for years, bullied, intimidated, harassed for years. And I'm gonna be paying this bill because y'all have deified this person. This industry is something else, and some of the people that you think are your mentors, literally and figuratively, just trying to.
Derek tried to stay close, hoping to lock in a spot in Tyler Perry's tight circle, but according to him, things went left real quick. He says Tyler's attention wasn't just about acting roles anymore, it started to feel personal. And that's when the whole situation took a strange turn. As the lawsuit tells it, back in January 2020, Tyler allegedly invited Derek to his home in Atlanta. Derek accepted, thinking it could be a good move for his career, maybe build a solid connection and land more screen time. But what happened next? That's where it gets messy. Derek claims he had too much to drink that night and ended up crashing in the guest room, but then, according to what he says in court docs, Tyler came into the room, slid into the bed, and started touching his thighs. Derek says he turned him down, but Tyler still wasn't backing off, and even after shutting him down, Derek says Tyler stayed interested. A short while later, he was offered a bigger role in Tyler's other show, The Oval. It wasn't a lead, but it was definitely an upgrade from his quick 2-episode gig in Ruthless. Derek thought maybe his career was finally gaining momentum, but behind the scenes, the pressure kept building. Reports say Tyler started texting him flirty and suggestive messages. One allegedly asked what his preferences were, and in another, Tyler supposedly admitted he had been with men before. Derek also noticed something else. His character in The Oval was written as a gay, homeless store clerk who had to sleep around just to survive. He later claimed that Tyler told him that's exactly the kind of partner he wanted in real life. Someone loyal, dependent, and always available. Derek says he kept saying no, but he was nervous. He didn't want to risk losing everything he had worked for. So instead of speaking up right away, he tried to handle it quietly, walking a tightrope between keeping his job and protecting his peace. And now, he's finally telling it all, and this lawsuit is shining a spotlight on everything. Derek says he tried to shut things down as gently as he could. He told Tyler straight up he wasn't into that kind of intimacy, hoping to keep it cool without burning any bridges, but instead of backing off, Tyler allegedly came back around with even more pressure. Later in 2020, Tyler reportedly invited Derek back to Atlanta, and this time things allegedly took a darker turn. At first, Tyler greeted him like everything was normal. But then, according to Derek, the conversation got real uncomfortable, real fast. He says Tyler suddenly switched gears and started asking wild stuff, like if he liked it rough in bed. Then things got physical. Derek claims Tyler grabbed him by the throat and said, "Look how excited you just got." What? But that wasn't even the worst of it. Derek says the most aggressive moment happened in June 2021, again at Tyler's Atlanta home. He was staying in the guest house just chilling in his underwear when he says Tyler came by to say goodnight. Sounds innocent, right? But Derek claims Tyler pulled down his underwear, grabbed him, and whispered, "Relax," and just let it happen. It's not gonna hurt. Allegedly, Derek tried to dodge the situation by switching the subject and diffusing the moment. Now this is where things really start heating up. Fans are already making connections between this and what happened with Diddy. Just like how Cassie's lawsuit sparked a wave of other stories, people are wondering if Derek's case could set off a similar chain reaction in the entertainment world. And Derek isn't just speaking for himself. In his legal filings, he strongly implied that Tyler might have done the same thing to other men in the industry. That's exactly what Monique and Katt Williams have been hinting at for years. But here's the kicker. Derek didn't come empty-handed. He brought the receipts. He reportedly included screenshots of text messages between him and Tyler. And let's just say these texts weren't exactly professional. They were flirty, bold, and totally crossed the line. In one of the messages, Tyler allegedly asked, "What's it gonna take for you to have guilt-free intimacy? Has therapy helped you figure that out yet?" Whoa. That text alone had the internet buzzing. Yep. Tyler and Derek were really texting like that. In one of the texts, Tyler replied to something with, "Yes, it's the exact same kind of car, Geo Metro," and Derek hit back with, "Giving up my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist." Light conversation at first, but things started slipping into personal territory real fast. Tyler responded, "Unfortunately, Derek, I have friends in their 50s and 60s still dealing with that. It's so sad. You can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ." That's when the vibe shifted again. Another message from Tyler read, "Santa Monica is nice. I'm glad you're going out there. How is your no? Is it stronger? You gotta have a strong no." Derek responded, "Yes, it's strong. My mom literally thinks I'm going to sell my soul to the Illuminati. She heard Kanye say it's real."
He showed up to my apartment and offered me $100,000 to take my clothes off. He said, "I don't even need to touch you. I just want to see you naked."
Tyler then came back with something that definitely raised eyebrows. "Well, I don't think that, but I do think you have to be able to say no, mean it, and make it clear." Derek tried to lighten the mood, saying, "I'll only say yes if it gets me an Oscar, just kidding." But then Tyler took it way deeper, responding, "Well, the only one who could have gotten that for you through intimacy is in prison. So just stick to the no unless you're really into him." Wait, what? Things kept getting more personal. In another text, Tyler wrote, "I hope you would let someone hold you and make love to you. You're missing the best years of your life, my friend. Trust me. I hope you get past that block in your mind soon." But that wasn't all. Tyler apparently got a little in his feelings after Derek did a photo shoot with another man. According to Derek, Tyler started sounding jealous, dropping hints that he wished he had been the one in front of the camera with him. The energy? Not just friendly. Tyler even texted something like, "What I mean by that is, you're so beautiful. When you finally unlock your mind, you're going to make that person crazy." And in another message, he straight up admitted, "I'm in that mood today." Whew! These messages were giving way more than just mentor vibes. They were full-on crush energy. If you catch my drift. That's what Tyler allegedly said, trying to brush off his behavior by blaming it on his testosterone. But that excuse, it wasn't adding up. He even went as far as saying he felt bad for anyone who tried to flirt with him, basically revealing the kind of energy he was on loud and clear. But get this, people on set were apparently picking up on how close Tyler was getting to Derek, so much so that Tyler allegedly warned Derek to stay quiet and not say anything that would make others start asking questions. One message from Tyler read, "Listen to me. If you let the cast know you've got a new friendship, you're opening yourself up to questions and foolishness." He didn't stop there. He continued, "You want them to think you're there because of your talent, not because you're close to me or because Tony told me to hire you. You earned your spot just like everyone else. Don't give them a reason to downplay you. People will try you if you let them." And then came the real kicker. Tyler said, "I can't teach you everything. Some lessons you've got to learn on your own. Because when we're back at work, I won't know you. I don't have friends who work for me. My friend professionalism is key." So basically, Tyler was trying to keep things looking clean in public while allegedly getting way too personal behind the scenes. And if that wasn't wild enough, it gets even deeper. According to Derek, Tyler didn't stop with vague flirting. He allegedly started asking very personal questions like what Derek preferred during intimate moments. Yep, Tyler reportedly asked whether Derek was a top or bottom, which is slang for how someone engages in intimate relationships. But that's not all. Tyler allegedly told Derek he'd been with men before and even shared that he was a top. Then, in a message that had fans totally stunned, Tyler allegedly said something like, "When you've got a big one and hit that spot right, these bottoms go crazy." And it gets even messier. Tyler allegedly revealed that what he really wanted was a man who was already in a relationship, but still emotionally available to him and open to keeping something physical on the side. It wasn't just flirtation. It was giving full-on secret situationship vibes. Basically, Tyler was allegedly looking for a friends with benefits setup, nothing emotional, just physical. According to Derek, Tyler made it clear he didn't have time for love or feelings. He just wanted a situationship that stayed private and casual, but this is where things take a real sharp turn. Remember when Monique and Katt Williams spoke out claiming that Tyler allegedly crossed the line with actor Christian Keys? Yeah, that wasn't just gossip, it was all over the streets, and now Derek's lawsuit is echoing those same claims. In court docs, Derek says that in December 2023, Christian Keys posted a video online where he talked about his experience with a powerful, unnamed Black Hollywood billionaire. He didn't drop any names, but Derek connected the dots and became convinced the man Christian was referring to was none other than Tyler Perry. According to Derek, after watching that video and hearing about Christian's experience, it all clicked. He said the stuff Tyler allegedly did to him was eerily similar to what Christian described. He claims Tyler would get drunk, sneak into his bed, and start touching him inappropriately, just like the stories that were floating around about Christian. Derek says he felt like it was time to speak out, not just for himself, but to protect other actors from going through the same thing. And he didn't stop there. He even alleged that Tyler Perry Studios tried to silence Christian Keys. According to Derek, TPS supposedly paid Christian a large sum of money to keep quiet and allegedly warned him not to expose anything. The lawsuit claims they took steps to shut him down completely if he ever thought about speaking publicly. If true, that's a huge bombshell, like, not Madea turning into a whole legal scandal, but as soon as the case hit the headlines, Tyler Perry wasted no time lawyering up. His legal team came out swinging, calling the whole lawsuit a scam. His attorney said, "This is someone who got close to Tyler Perry, and now it looks like he's trying to pull a setup. Tyler won't be shaken down, and we're confident these made-up harassment claims won't stand." Still, with Monique and Katt backing the story, people are definitely watching this unfold with raised eyebrows.
I'm tired of this person gallivanting around doing these PR stunts. Oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do that. Well, then speak on, if you gonna have. Now, this particular guy is out here paying tuition for entire classes of HBCUs after this sketchy shit. You wanna air him out too.
With both Christian and now Derek stepping forward, it's getting real hard for people not to side-eye Tyler Perry. What's wild is how Derek's claims line up almost exactly with the ones Christian Keyes hinted at back in 2023, but this time there's text messages to back it up. Christian had shared a story where a mysterious man came into his home and offered him $100,000 just to watch him strip. No touching, no hooking up, just sit and watch. The whole thing was weird, and Christian didn't name names, but he definitely left some breadcrumbs in. He dropped a heavy clue saying the man was a well-known black philanthropist, someone who's super generous, always giving back to the community. That detail alone made people start connecting the dots, and all eyes turned straight to Tyler Perry. Now let's be real, there aren't many black billionaires in Hollywood, and even fewer who've poured money back into the black community the way Tyler has. He's famous for writing checks, supporting causes, and handing out opportunities, but now folks are starting to wonder why he's so quick with the generosity. The irony is wild. Tyler's kindness, the very thing people admired, is now what's got everyone suspecting he's the billionaire Christian was talking about. At first, it was all just rumors and side chatter, but now, with Derek Dixon's lawsuit and backup from Monique and Katt Williams, it's looking like Tyler might be standing on shaky ground. People online are already calling him Diddy 2.0, and Monique ain't holding back either. She's been hinting that there's a whole list of other people Tyler allegedly crossed the line with. And if that list drops, it's gonna be explosive. Especially if Monique's the one who releases it. Because let's be honest, she's been waiting for this moment. If she gets her hands on that list, it's gonna be sweet revenge for everything she's been saying all these years. She's coming for that lick back. So now we're all watching closely. Because if this drama keeps unfolding the way it has, the tea is about to spill everywhere. Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to check out the next video.